The chilling sound of a phone ringing slices through the silence of the night. A woman, alone in the quiet darkness, stirs from her sleep. Her heart pounds in her chest as she reaches for the phone, answering the unexpected call. The voice on the other end, unmistakably familiar, sends a shiver down her spine. It's her husband's voice, a voice she thought she'd never hear again. He confesses his love for her, his voice echoing with regret as he apologizes for his past transgressions. His words take a dark turn as he warns her of impending danger, urging her to flee. She struggles to comprehend, her mind racing, the blood draining from her face. Is this some cruel jest or a warning from beyond the grave? Her disbelief swiftly morphs into fear, the implications of the call setting in. As the call ends, she is left trembling, the silence of the night now filled with dread. The woman, now wide awake, starts to question the reality of the chilling phone call. She paces through the silent corridors of her home, the echo of his voice still ringing in her ears. Her thoughts are a whirlwind, spinning wildly between confusion, fear, and the aching pang of loss. She finds herself drawn to the memories of her husband, his strange demeanor in the days leading up to the fatal accident. His cryptic words that once seemed like the ramblings of a stressed mind now seem eerily prophetic. The unresolved mysteries that followed his death, the questions that had no answers, they now began to gnaw at her with renewed vigor. Fear begins to creep into her heart, slowly at first, then all at once. The threat, once a distant echo, now feels real, tangible. The shadows in her home seem darker, the silence more menacing. Her heart pounding, she decides to heed the warning and run. As she prepares to leave, the phone rings again. Her heart pounds in her chest, each beat echoing the chilling ring of the phone. She reaches out, fingers trembling, to pick up the call. A familiar voice greets her, but the familiarity is not comforting, it's terrifying. For the voice that echoes through the receiver is her own voice, tinged with desperation and fear, warns her of the impending danger, echoing the warning her husband had given. The words send a shiver down her spine, a cold realization washing over her. The calls weren't from her late husband, they were from her future self. Ripples of terror course through her as she grapples with the horrifying revelation. She's not just running from an unknown threat, she's running from her own fate. The phone call ends, leaving her in a deafening silence, a silence filled with fear, confusion and dread. In the chilling silence that follows, the woman is left to confront the haunting reality of her future.